Mis galletas riquísimas, deliciosas y crujientes. I'm happy to be back here. Welcome to my channel. My name is Greta and I am doing this video because I want to thank all my new subscribers. They are from Australia and the United States. I've seen that you've seen my other videos of my channel, and I really want to thank you for subscribing and your comments. And I also want to do this video in English because I want to practice my English. I feel motivated. I haven't practiced my English in a long time ago, so I am asking for your patience if you are native English speakers, and because I wanna talk about these two concepts, natural and logical consequences, and I found it in English. So I don't know. I just wanna have fun in English. And if you notice that I made mistakes, please feel free to let me know those mistakes in the comment sections. And well, let's begin with natural and logical consequences. And the reason that I'm presenting these two concepts is because they are related with a book that I recently read. So I first saw this information, natural consequences, and I was like, oh, that's great, that's fun. I want to focus on these concepts of natural consequences. And then I read the book, and some inside of me just click, and I said, the book is saying what these two YouTubers are saying. I was like, oh, that will be interesting to mix those concepts that in general don't in appearance doesn't match, or they are in different topics, but they are actually part of the same concept. And then click on me another time when I find that these two concepts, natural consequences, and this book that I don't want to say its name, I want you to feel that book if you read it, or maybe I want you to guess which book I'm talking about. I will do the book review in later then in a later time. But then a second click happened inside of me, and this was those two concepts are the book and this concept are related, are aligned to Feng Shui, and I'm studying Feng Shui and love this topic. But well, first here let's focus on natural consequences. Natural consequences is a topic introduced by primarily by Dr. Shefali. She is one of the exponents of this topic, and another great exponent of this topic is the American Pakistani Indian YouTuber Mina Irfan. She introduced it very, very well. She didn't focus only on the upbringing concept, on the upbringing child in this concept, but also take it in a modern level up way. I don't know. She expanded this topic not only for upbringing child. You can use these topics in whatever age you are, and I am letting myself to feel these topics and to live in another new lifestyle of natural consequences and focus and solution focus. So well, what are natural consequences? Is remove the natural consequences is a tool that is solution focused and removes the punishment. And I've in my life noticed that I was focused on a very strict and linear path, that I was walking through life in this very linear way, and it way was getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and at I was like, I don't feel free. I can relax. I'm always stressed. Why? And it's because we all in this situation somehow we feel stress, anxiety, because we get and we own what other people say about us, and they maybe come from good people, people who love us, but they are also they these general ideas of how you need how you have to be in certain age, or at this point of your life you must have this and behavior like this shape us, and not in a very good way, because they shape us in the way they are wanted, not our own way. So with this concept, the way I was and other friends that I know, we were in this particular linear, strict, and very smaller and smaller path, was that I was in the middle, and this was getting closer and closer to me, and I feel so bad and unhappy, and I was like, but it is not supposed to feel like that. Why? So not only people who cares about you tells you how you have to be, but the media tells you, well, another society in general tells you, and but what do you really want? What do you really enjoy? Well, for example, at certain age you have to own a car, but maybe I don't get it. So I'm I am failure. I feel fear. I feel anxiety. So I don't wanna. I think that is not correct to live in a general, basic, in everyday life, to be in the punishment side. So natural consequences is a tool that opens your mind and appears, or it lets you to be aware of many options. There is no right or wrong in natural consequences. There are just options, and they are solutions optimized. They natural consequences is solution options, and the other way is punishment options. So I don't want to be alive and feel punished because I don't have a car, or because I don't look like my age, or I don't behave, or because I'm not in the shape everybody tells you how to be. And that is, you need to be aware, what do you really want. If you don't feel well, as I do, well, what I did was to focus on natural consequences, and I see those tools as what they are, tools, and I am going to manipulate them in order to work with me. And although they both want you to have, let's say in this example, a car or something that they tell you to have, and you also want to have it, whether the case might be that you really want it by yourself, or because you are in the path that you want it because someone else tell you to want it, they both lead you to have these things. But what is the point of getting a card if I'm gonna relieve stress momentaneously, and then this happiness will vanish? There is another time I'm gonna be stressful and painful. I don't want that. I prefer to have the thing, whatever it may be, but enjoy the process. Be aware that there is so much options. Be more calm and be more gently with me, and take care, self-care times, and that path. And that is natural consequences in, let's say, for us, for grown-ups. For children, they are more basic and they are more intuitive. I think they are great also for children, because sometimes we, as grown-ups, then we tend to educate children as upbring children with punishment, and that won't end the root cause. Punishment doesn't do that, just is momentaneously, and it doesn't feel well. We can't educate ourselves or bring ourselves in in a more harmonious way. So that is natural consequences, but again, both are just tools, and we need to incorporate both. But we have to know that natural consequences is mostly for every day, not logical consequences that are punishment. They are, let's say, for special occasions, when things go really really wrong, then logical consequences, then a punishment. But in everyday life, I think we are inverted. We feel pain and fear of failure and shame in everyday life. So no, that it doesn't have to be like that. Life then life life has to be joyful, playful, funny, easy. So let's move, and let's focus on natural consequences, and those are for I don't know. It's just that it's difficult. Even in Spanish, it's difficult for me to explain that, because these concepts are available just for upbringing child, but you as a grown up, it's difficult to find this concept. I found with Mina Irfan, but but I found it in English, and I really want to explain that, but it's a little bit difficult. So I just wanna end up saying that natural consequences is options, and there's not good or right, just option and learning, and is solution focused. And logical consequences is more for punishment and a rigid path. And in everyday life, yeah, I will in general way, I think that at least I want to live life enjoying the process, enjoy the days, with so much less stress. And I'm focused. I have been focusing myself on this path, the natural consequences, and it feels great. It feels great. You put together yourself when you have these both concepts clearly on your mind, and take the best of them. So I hope for my for my Spanish native speakers to have that, I don't know how to say in English, that chispa of curiosity, and look Mina Irfan's video, because the others are just for upbringing child, and they are good, but if you are in something like my age or more, you may find Mina Irfan's video more helpful. They is also in English, but what I'm trying to say, or trying to transmit is that these two both concepts. And this is what we need for everyday life, and this is for those weird occasions and those when things go wrong really, really bad, you need this. We need both. So, yes, I know it at very, very first sight, it might not be easy to find in which book I'm talking about, but this because this book they presented like, oh, this book has been 2,500 euros in the market, it's a bestseller, it has a lot of wisdom in them, and you can apply it also in business and in marketing. And yeah, of course you can, but as I am reading a lot of other things, I know those concepts in that book also come from Feng Shui, Feng Shui, Feng Shui, Feng Shui, Feng Shui, come from there, and also it feels natural with natural consequences. This book is just a lot of common sense. So, do you guess which book I am talking about? Well, I think I'm gonna end this video because it's now almost 18 minutes. But yeah, and another time I will do the book review, and I'm also going to incorporate those concepts, natural and logical consequences, in this book. But I know that if you read also about Feng Shui, you feel that natural consequences tends to look like Jing concept, and logical and punishment, and that rigid path looks like Yang concept. And these two concepts, Jing and Yang, are also in that book. That when I discovered that, I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of concepts in here, and I want to talk about it. But if I do review natural and logical consequences, Yin and Yang, what I talked about the other day with my friend Fabian about a boy living in Korea, that will be too much. So I'm gonna separate all these natural and logical consequences in English. I don't know if the other videos I will do in Spanish or in English. Let me know in the comments. But this is all for today, and I hope you're doing well, and see you later. Bye.